side. Going up in the tree. Oh, the universe. He's going to the tree there. We might get lucky. Getting a leopard going up to the tree. Check that. Position. Watch it. It's not very good problem. Yeah, look at this. Look at coming down. Exactly what's going to happen. Look, it's amazing. Maybe she might take the net, set them up, not coming down the tree. It's very amazing. So it's time for a leopard to move. We're going to the direction of the water. That happens a lot. Leopard moves now and leave this here on the ground that might happen. Hyenas and the other sound here, and still a meter away from the leopards. Amazing. Around the camp. Not that much far. It was around the water on the pond itself, and he left about 10-15 minutes. When you go back around the pond itself, there was a leopard tracks there. It's amazing. It's a leopard that living around the camp. It could be here going for the water because it's a nice water, clean water around there, and the area where the pond is still of the leopard. Leopard would like to come there and drink water or start getting spotted with the other species that might be around in that area. Velvet monkey, bushbuck, impala. It's quite a lot of game that's living around. Leopard really like spots like that, which is very, very. In their nature, leopard they live in a very thick bushes. It's unlike other species like a leopard. I mean, like cheetah, which it really likes the area where it's very, very open. Let's try to follow up. She's moving away from here. Amazing species. Leopard is one of the most beautiful species that we have around the area. Very solitary, very keen animal. After eating most of the time, you tend to see this species licking itself for any blood that might be really on the coat itself or whatever it will be around the mouth, they can really lick themselves and become more clean. The reason behind that is because the blood, there's a leopard coming around the area. It's quite a lot of species that they rely on the scent, which is very much useful for them, or it's very easy for them to survive. I said sometimes, if you look at the color of the leopard that they have, is a lot more confusing. You can really blend them into any color around in the area. So impala, it can be easier walking straight to the impala, but they use straight to the leopard. They use the sense of smell. Leopard, the simple run away and sneeze, or alarm calls. And by that time, you can see leopard coming out. In that nature, leopard is a species that doesn't hunt in the area where it's been seen. A lot of time when you see the tail will go up, you can see the white end of the tail raising up, and playing with the tail to show that it's been seen, it's not hunting, it's in a relaxed mood. But if he always to be quiet, he doesn't want to be seen. And the reason why on Peter's Pond, it will be a lot of leopard that will come there. The setup of the pond is very good. It's inside the drainage land, the leopard will sneak and come there, drink the water, not in a fear of human being. They just want to get spotted with the antelope around the area, because for their survival they have to hunt antelope for their lifetime to survive. I believe tonight it could be lots of hyena that will come here. Maybe if we can spend 5-10 minutes here, it could be a hyena around the area. It can be interaction. Trying to see hyena might be trying to come directly where the leopard is. The leopard might run up into the tree, and it could be growling and so on. That will take place. A few days back there was lots of question about leopard, safari, Karula, Saseka, Tingana. People, if I analyze more questions, they were very concerned what's going to happen to the cubs. They're going to have interaction between safari, female, and Saseka or Tingana. In all, what's going to happen with these leopards? Already mated now. He will be still around in the area where Saseka and Tingana can be, but slowly we'll try to show them, we lose interest on them, we start to push them a little bit far, but not that much hard. She might be here for another 6 months or less than that. Slowly when the mother has youngster, completely the behavior is going to change, because he has the older cubs, which is Saseka and Tingana. And the reason behind that, if the mother kill a grey decker, if Tingana and Saseka are still around in the area, it will be easy to compete on the kill. So we drive them slowly very far for the benefit of the new offspring that might be around in the area. Also the safety of them, it will be very high. Leopard is the same as the lions, they don't tolerate cases. Once they become territorial, it's really, as we all understand the word territorial, it means that the same species of same gender is not needed in the same space of the dominant. It could be a female or a male. So it means the other female here comes here, we will have interaction with this female, pushing one another away. That is very natural for the leopard. I believe now it's my time to leave the leopard right here. We might get to try that early in the morning.